Okay, hi YouTube. All right, so hi. First of all, welcome to my casa. Oh, this light look real good. Ouch. I'm getting ready to travel because issues with this place. As much as I love it, it's been a year. We'll talk more about it. Right now, I just want to kind of invite you all in for my public viewers and my private viewers. Thank you. You all haven't seen me as much. I've been on Amazon, busy season, coin, bag, practice, new book. Another series is happening. Yay, we're reaching over millions of viewers. I'm so excited, very busy. Also trying to slow down, like recenter myself. Hallelujah. But I've been also like, I won't say I've been battling it, but I've been going through the dark night of the soul of spirituality in the different formats. That's a conversation I would love to have. Now, this is me. Okay, how do I start? I had one home, and then it multiplied to 3. But I'm not new to multiple rentals and seeing which area or vibe or energy I want to live in, or I speak a lot. I work from home, so I'm aware of what I bring when I go anywhere, energy, aura, etc. This place is gorgeous. I was here before people were here because thank God I work with properties. So I kind of get like insight before it goes on the market. Now I spoke about what I wanted. I spoke about prices and just kind of my time frame. Okay, cool. Time passes, we're here. We'll talk about details right now. I'm just kind of like, while I have you, let me record it. So today right now is November 12th. It's Wednesday. I am back from property 1, my loft, my treehouse. If you've been with me the last 2 years, Bacalar vibes, treehouse. Okay. That was hard to let go, long process, a lot of healing, a lot of trauma breaking, a lot of reversing curses, a lot of alchemy. So just like everything I overcame, it hurts to let go and become further, to become more. So I'm not new to my life. So hi, if you're new here, oh my goodness, I forget. My name is Lee Poitier. This is Life with Lee. My name is Alicia Poitier. I go by Lee, globally, Life with Lee, socially connected, Bacalar vibes, mind mapping morning series, multiple brands, multiple series. So this is Life with Lee, more my behind the scenes and my overall who I am, in between producing, who I am in between influencing, who I am in between traveling, who I am between, girl, just life, okay? Life with Lee. And I don't like sharing every detail, so I go to my members first. They pay, I give them real time content, real feelings, real emotions. I give that to you all as well, but sometimes in the real moment, it's a lot that goes on being a live streamer. Because I am a lifestyle live streamer. I also, career-wise, I'm a lifestyle architect, and that's what I'm working towards, my skills, my everything that I've done up to this point, okay? If you're new here, baby, the list is long on the skills I can do in my career, okay? I will do a video and a whole thing, but just go watch my previous videos to have an idea. And when the moment hits, I'll do a full like, okay, now for those, but everyone meets me at a different time in their life. So maybe you're meeting me here in my transitional state. I'm 3 months in of my mind mapping morning series with my core group of over 5,000 viewers per live stream per day. We're doing so far of November, I'm out at 500,000 and I'm very grateful, okay? Very, very grateful. But this is the new place. It's messy right now, but this is the new place. Okay, this is it. She's gorgeous, energy, beautiful vibes, but not the best neighbors. Knock on wood. Maybe that's what it is to have neighbors. This is my first place in 2 years at the capacity that I speak at, perform at, live my life at. You know what I'm saying? Just life. I've been having complaints about how loud I am. And I'm like, loud? I can get loud. Girl, I'm chilling. What do you mean I'm loud? But then I realized who spoke it, and it was a woman who lives more quiet, more silent. I'm okay with that. I'm aware. But I'm new to your energy, and she, she has her routine, so there's an adjustment period. The only thing that has happened was because as an older woman, I mean, forget age, she just could have came down and like spoke to me about it, but she didn't. And then it caused this whole thing. And I'm like, I will take my money back and I will leave. I have another home. Like, not to be bougie on that level, but like, I don't have to be here. I came to see what it was like. I came to see the vocals. Is it a place that I can live, breathe, do my job, meet people or not meet them? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need community. I love community. I build community, but I don't force community, right? So this the lady upstairs. Girl, I'm really trying not to give it too much energy, but I'm catching y'all up at the same time. But we're not gonna sit there too long because that's how people try to take it. But this is important to the plot, so I will tell you, okay? Now today, whole other story, didn't matter. I just came back in town and there's another complaint. I'm like, the complaints literally are rubbing off of me. Like, I hear you, but that's not my business. You have to talk to the owner. There's dog poop on the floor, but you're not complaining. So it's me. It's like, we know why. And it's a Karen. So now that I'm leaving sooner than I expected, not really, because I already caught the vibes before I came here once I saw who lived here. I'll tell you more about it later. I don't really feel like speaking about it, but maybe I should. Maybe that's a better way to do it. Instead of like, oh, later. When later is now. Fine. So let me bring y'all a little further though, but I like this angle. So I'm unpacking for my other place. I just closed that place out because I'm getting ready to travel for the winter. It wasn't the most perfect place anyways, so it did its job, and that's pretty much why we had it. I'm not packing right now, I'm just unpacking. So I brought whatever I could or whatever I thought was worth bringing with me. And now that I came back to this beautifully placed inside but horribly placed outside, aka the lady, now my plans are moving quicker. But this is a part of what it is like to be a producer. I'm a producer from New York. Oh, baby, I'm just, girl, you know, life is life. But now I'm in my 30s and I'm like, I test and trial lifestyles, okay? As a lifestyle architect, you test realities. Boho, chic, calm, yoga, yogi, Pilates, bar. I'm doing it for myself. What do I want for my future? What do I actually like versus what I don't? Do I like blonde braids or do I not? I would never know until I try it. So I know that's very simple, but basically that's what it is. Do I like it? Yes or no? Let me taste it. Let me try it. A week or 2 or 3, I can figure out if I like it or not, because I know myself. That's what we did in the first home. Now that I'm here, I love the vibe, but it's too tight for my presence and what I want to produce in this season. Gracefully, I came sooner than the season to see if it was something. God forbid we were in deep, we're in season, but like deep in season. I would be pissed like, girl, no. I still said I live life loudly. I'm not loud. I can get louder, so I know I'm not loud, but it's just a capacity that I have to be comfortable and like, girl, shit I don't feel like dealing with. Excuse my French. So anyways, now that we have an idea if this is the place for us or not, I've already closed my other place. I already confirmed if they can't pay me back for the rest of my rent, because we're in the half marker, so they can give me half my money back, I'm good. Oh, you give me half my money back? Pack. I have a third home. I would just figure out my details and get to where I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? They can't do that, so therefore we all have to stick it out. No problem, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop living. And that's the point. She was like, well, it's not that we need silent hours, because I said we need silent hours. It's not, she's like, just all day. You don't want me to speak all day? Like, this is an attack. So, girl, please, at this point, if you're following my content, you made it here, clearly we were winning. And I think it's the hair color or just the next level of glory. I have no idea, but she's not new to who I am. So it's like somebody seeing you do your job for like 2 months and then saying like, oh, specifically these 2 days, You're so loud. It's like, girl, she's seen me doing this by the water, literally by the lagoon. So I'm not new to her energetically. I don't know. I don't want to make excuses about why she's feeling a kind of ways now that I'm living here, but none of my business. So I'm going to live my life until the lease is up in a specific location, but I'm doing it with more mindfulness. I was praying to stay here a couple months before I decided to go to my next place, but God's will be done. This is where I have to just trust that there is more than what I think and just kind of like let it be. So those 10 minutes is all I have for it. I will keep a little bit, because I'll say this to close that energetic field. Anything she tried to put on me in detail, I already had given it to someone else. So high level example, people try to put things on you like, ooh, that's your car, I hope your car does this. Like, yeah, rebuke it, right? But I leave for a day to go to my other home to close it out because I already prepared to do it, right? Glory to God for God being like 20 steps ahead. Oh, supernatural, Holy Ghost, angels, beginning and the end. Girl, I come back, my bicycle, my bicicleta, the small one, she's done. She's beeping, making all this noise. They're like, oh, it was happening all night. I'm like, well, I left in the middle of the day yesterday, got to where I needed to be at the couple hours. I'm just now getting back next day in the morning. No, y'all just texted me an hour ago. What you mean it's been beeping all night? It clearly wasn't a bad idea. Like, y'all all had my phone number, or at least two of them. Child, tell me why. My bike is done, and okay, I get it. I can't. In my mind, I'm like, my bike would do this with all this other drama of like, oh, it's so loud, right? I'm like, damn, my bike would want to decide to go off all night long when I'm not here while the complaints are happening. No problem. Do I get my money back? Yes or no? No. We got 2 more weeks, babe. That's all I kept saying. Like, so they're like, oh, your bike. I said, okay, calm down. Things happen. Let me see it. And they're like, oh, she has the ability to speak again. Oh, okay. So I was like, oh, well, I'm happy you can speak. Well, don't tell me. No, we could have avoided all of this if y'all text me. If you ask me that, hey, I need an hour because I'm gonna have a call or something in her business. Okay, girl, like, if I needed something and I heard you allow, I would come upstairs. Hey, girl, I'm new here. You have your schedule. Please give me 30 more minutes because of how we move. I know me. Girl, please. We're not moving like that again. Now, yes, with grace and dignity and joy, and like, yeah, no, I'm keeping my calm, but like, when I said, well, you all are like old enough to like speak. Well, I don't have to say it to every person. Well, then it's not important. If you don't have to speak it, it's not important to you. So why are you mad at me? Clearly it's deeper, and mind you, she's a yogi. Oh, you're pissed at what you have in return. Like, I believe in yoga, stretching, but that's an Indian belief. So even still, what? Girl, at this point, I'm learning to persevere, even if it feels like I could be making a mess out of the situation. Because no, bitch, I'm in the right. What you mean? I'm not. Is this yellow? She's like, oh, well, 7 a.m. on a Sunday. My schedule's not your schedule. And she saw me do my morning routine. I went upstairs. She saw me come downstairs at 6:30 in the morning. Her windows were rolled up, and they weren't when I went up there. So why didn't she speak? Like, oh, God, like just that energy, demonic. Because why are you mad that I have a life, that I'm living loudly? So be prepared for that. Wherever you go, global, and she's not Mexican, it's a white woman. And I'm a black woman. She only started speaking when she saw my hair blonde. I've been here for 2 weeks. So I'm loving it. To be honest. Because you know what? Yeah, I don't want to live here either. So thank you for helping me tell them I need my I think I never signed the contract before. Let me test the vision out a little bit. To all my influencers, stop signing contracts doing big blue moons. Y'all be signing contracts at the wrong time. God wasn't finished with you yet and you fell for the snake. Ow! Now we gotta come pull you out of your own mess. Oh, Jesus. So I'm like, Lord, did I fall for the snake? He was like, well, you've always been an adventurer and you always overcome it. But do you know emotionalism is one of the hardest tasks that I've genuinely had to overcome when it comes to other individuals? Because you would think the elders have wisdom, but they're just as lost. Seeking and searching, mad that I found it. What are you, I'm sorry, y'all. Hi, I love you. If you're, again, new here, God has been working on us. He's done a great job. I'm very happy. But I'm telling you now, you better hold on. Winter is still coming and this is what we're going through. So I did not sign any contracts. I told them after recent events, I'm no longer interested. If you can pay for my bill, my half rent back for the month, cool. If not, cool. I'm still cool. I'm still gonna keep speaking. I'm still gonna keep living my life. But as long as we're all on one accord, that I don't always speak high level value, but on days where I get excited, I'm like, oh yeah, hold on. So she's just speaking about the what is it called? The ad libs that I have, and it does echo. I like this concrete. It does give a nice aesthetic or acoustic. But baby, community, you gotta clock it. So we'll see, right? It's like asking for people for comment. If you're here, you're here, but there's no need to beg. When you need help, you're gonna find the words and you'll come out and you'll seek it. Oh, I just want to know, how did you do it? Well, you had to ask. I'm not trying to read your mind. And even if I could, that's none of my business. Because I want to respect your privacy. Don't be mad at me. You go and then, last when I leave, so she's walking up the stairs, angry. I'm like, babe, just go pray. Go meditate. Go breathe. I thought we were here. Namaste. No? Oh, okay. That's what you sell into your clients? That's not even real? You will hate to be on your list. That's why you have to be mindful of who you follow, what they speak about, their truth, or don't. And then when you wonder why you have anger and you just took a therapy session or a yoga session, maybe that teacher just gave that to you. And I think that's what annoyed me. Because I've been there and I go, when you overcome things, girl, I'm walking around, I can do it too. Hold on. Now what? In Jesus' name. What? Hold on. So what were we talking about? Right. Girl, please. Gloria a Dios. So I was thinking of going to... Huh? Oh, yes. I'm the naturalista, though. I'm the one that comes and... but we're still who we are. Okay, I'm learning. Just let it go, ladies. Just let it go. Don't let them take it. But I'm telling you as a teaching point, nothing more, nothing less. Because bought groceries. I do have a glass of wine. It's different. It's a little lighter. I have work to do, I have plans, I have projects, I have other things to think about. This has been everything I thought it would be. And more importantly, I'm really happy that I got it out my system. As a creator, especially an artist, creator in general, but specifically artistry, you go through this process of your visual aesthetic. Oh, Kyra, I'm loving your visuals. Don't let up, because some of us need a re-inspiration. And I think those who aren't ready for it will ignore it, but those who are will adore it. They'll appreciate it. And that's what I'm really receiving, because one thing's for sure and another thing for certain. There's something different in the air and I'm not liking it, but I'm loving it if you're able to stand in it. I am from, like, I'm a Florida girl. So even though, yeah, I've been transformed, God has changed me, you know, God is good, and like, you know, we gotta go deep into who is God and like religion, and they've been lying, like, okay, cool, we gotta go through so many levels. But at the end of the day, I've made it here further with everything that I've trialed and erred. Jesus is still the way. Our Jesus, our God. Plus, I've added more to it as a naturalist, as a green, like, there's so much more. I like, root work was very hard to like grasp, but we got it, okay? We got it. But I was out there with crocodiles and snakes. I'm serious. So now I'm in my, I'm chilling. Like, I've been to the mountains, I've been to the fields. Baby, it's time to chill. And oh, well, Lee, how do you get to chill? The last two, so like, that's why you have your accountabilities and your goals and your intentions, because when the devil does come prowling, you can stand in your audacity that you've remained calm, cool, collected, prosperous, vigilant, discerning, just humble, robosh, like, who I want to go for. But I'm genuinely healing. So, you know, I was like, Grandma, you're like, yeah, no, I don't know. I'm sorry. I know I did not apologize once. And she was like, I'm just mad. I almost said, oh, you thought I was going to apologize? You know what I said? When she said, oh, well, you know, you just don't take accountability. I'm like, account? She tried to throw, like, I don't read. I said, well, you could have spoke to me as the adult who needed silence. And then she stormed off because I'm not apologizing for living a beautifully loud life that God has blessed me with a voice that I can stand for my truth with or without a man. Even though it might be a little shaky, I'm working on it, baby, but we got it going anyway. Like, man, wait. 2 seconds. Everybody mad. Dogs bark all night. No one says anything. Ooh, come see me to my face. That's how I felt. But I said, you know what, God? And everything's okay. Why? Because I've done it before and I've seen what it does. Yes, you can hear me, bitch. Oh, trying to crash out as clean and serene as possible. No, but now I feel like this. But the only good thing about it, I'm going to really use this to work on my emotionalism and how I deal with situations as a person who is pristine. They say sarcasm comes with the greatest of them, and that I do have. A long list of sarcasm and a lot of joy, a lot of love, and the smile alone will crack a back into place. So that's where you all are seeing me in my current day, my current reality. But okay, outside of that, we are going to our members because I do want to play music and they pay so I can play and we can just have like a naturally good time. But y'all won't see me until like later because right now we're in go get it season. And I love you all so much. I will talk to you later. I'm gonna keep going though. And members, enjoy. And I'll cut this before, okay? Something like that. Or maybe we do the whole thing. Maybe we cut out members. No, my members, you know, there were some days I just like don't want to be perceived. And that's what my member lounge is for. Okay, cool. So now my hair is done. I'm loving it. I love the color because it's very different than anything I've done in braids. I did blonde for girl. And speaking of, Matthew's death date was yesterday. This whole month is always chaotic, so nothing new for me, and life has been worse where this is like light work. But facing it in real time is different than like, oh, I wish I would have said. No, I said everything I had to say. I didn't hold back, and I said it with beauty. I think 2 times I was like, ugh, and the other young black lady, I think she might be Ethiopian or African, I don't know. I think she might be Ethiopian. She was like, girl, she was so rude. Girl, I know, but I don't care. Like, I care out of respect, but if she's not respectful, who am I? Who am I to be respectful? Oh, if you need me to come, if I had to go knock at everybody's door, so it's not important, babe. I'm still gonna keep, like, I don't need to use that voice right now, and I am gonna be respectful. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna keep yelling and yelling louder. No, it was a very specific live stream. So I did project a bit more, but not like this. There's a difference. So I know I'm not in the wrong. That's all I'm trying to, like, look, y'all agree or not, like, let me know. Like, I don't even know. And it's like moments like that. Why are you yelling? Girl, what, are you alive or not? You don't hear construction? Things that happen all day. Just cover it. Yeah. Speak your truth, ma'am. We are in the year of truth. You don't like black people like me. It's always color. Well, she's black. No. Black women like me. I speak. And I stand very tall. And I don't have anything to hide. Oh, we found a black woman who's going to rebel. Girl, that's how I be trying to make you feel. Excuse me, why? I'm not a slave man. I am free, honey, and I pay my own bills. So unless you're paying them, no one silences my voice. That's pretty simple. I'm like, what? Okay, so now, if that were to happen, and does, every single day and moment, you have to alchemize it in the moment. So what do I mean by that? Now, I'm telling you as a form of practice. I'm literally writing part 2 of my mind mapping morning series, and it heavily deals with emotionalism, because emotionalism will carry you through so much trauma if you don't deal with it or know how to handle it. My voice was shaky, but my words were very clear. You hear me? Look, I'm so happy you can speak. You got, she was turning red. And I was like, I'm just happy you can speak. But my voice, I was like, I'm just happy you can speak. So it came out more like, I'm just happy you can speak. So I was a little shaky, but it was like, but I said what I said. Now, did I speak to her like this? No, I probably would have broke her entire soul. However, because I was ambushed, it was like 4 people. But the guy of the black woman, her boyfriend, girl, he came up to me. He's an artist. He came, a white boy, with a little surfer white boy, or photographer white boy. He came up to me. He gave me a hug, and like he hugged me, like I see you. I could cry just thinking about it, but I appreciate it because he was letting me know in the best form he could that I stand with you. The black woman, she was like, girl, I'm sorry we got to meet like this, but what was that? I'm like, girl, you want to talk about it or you don't, but I'm good. She's like, oh, okay, because I was like, just take my Instagram. Don't even take my number because I don't check it. I would rather check my Instagram if you text me there, because haters be on the numbers. I don't know. I don't know, but you know what I do know? Ain't nobody got time. I got my food, I got plans, I have goals, I have things to do. But that's how they're pulling energy now. Any format. So, okay, back to the center. We will utilize what we decide to utilize. So, yeah, back to center. I just bought some groceries. Back to center. All right, don't be nosy. Back to center. I'm working on dealing with emotionalism from a different perspective of, like, what do you say in something like that? How do you deal with it? Because the last thing I want to do, like, this could be a different conversation had I said nothing. Had I said nothing, I would genuinely just be like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Let me grab my bike. No, I walked through, I looked, I said, oh, okay, well, things happen. Give me a second. I go check the bike. I say, well, no one, you two have my number. No one texted me. Oh, well, okay. Well, I said, same thing happened the other day. You could have spoken. You see how I'm still replaying it? The replay is good, but you want to make sure your words during the replay, that's what you want. Bitch, I want to replay my shit like, yeah. Okay, we said yeah. We ain't got to think about what we coulda, woulda, shoulda, bitch. We did in the moment with confidence, with clarity, with demure, with beauty, and we silenced the whole situation. Oh, okay. And then you go back to your smiling, happy situation. Child, please. La, 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 la. And this is the days where I'm like, Lord, I repent for wine or any like, oh, that's not good pleasure. Because how do you deal with people like that and still say, it's okay? Girl, I'm not out here, girl, please, what? Girl, I want to be like, ma'am, you are a motherfucking adult. Who are you? I wanted to give it to her, but I was like, no. She wants what God has given me, and that is power. So instead of saying that, because obviously who wants to say, I want to take what God gave you, she's going to try to reverse psychologize it as if I'm one of those black women you see on TV or TikTok that's like, the one black lady, she let her buy, girl, I would have been like, eh. That's why you empty. Like, what? Or, anyways. Anyway. But yeah, no, I didn't like it. And then I remembered that I love my life and that it's not my energy, but I live under her. So I'm gonna have to be fighting it. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make dinner, clean up, go ahead and do what I was gonna do with y'all later. It's happening all in real time. So fuck what I thought. This is what it is. This is what it is. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, plan my plans, talk if I speak, not if I don't, because I choose to do what I gotta do. And like, release it. As easy as it feels, it's harder to do when you live in it. So this is where dual personalities come in. And this may sound crazy, but you're gonna have to be like, the Lulu is faith, inspo, and hope. Realism, idealism, realism and physical life, reality, that's the fact that I paid, they cannot pay me back, therefore I have to ride it out. But if I ride it out, I'm not riding it out from what she said. And mind you, she still didn't even ask me, oh, can you give me a time, baby, but all day? Absolutely not. How are you, what, you sleeping all day? Oh, okay, right. Like, what? Oh, I'm supposed to submit to your day? I got my own day. That was back in the day. Today is my day. And if you have a problem, wake up earlier. Look, I'm getting hot again. The only way this will be fully released is not being by the person, but I'm loving being in it while going through it, because that's how you overcome it. There's nothing that satisfies me more than facing the demon and being like, okay, I'm either going to win or I'm going to lose. But I do believe in God. Is Jesus real? Because I'm certain that right now is a time where I need to, you know what I'm saying? And this is when you start to test the spirits, test the words. Does this work? Does this not work? So I know what to bring with me on the next level. God forbid I encounter this as a multi-millionaire and now they're over here. Baby! I did it! Billion. Oh God, no, my wine. Only thing I'm concerned about. Too mucho. Oh my goodness, mi vida, no más, no sé. Oh, no nada, yo no nada. ¿Dónde? Girl, they want you running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Child, please, listen. One thing I've learned about money and just life itself, it keeps going no matter what. Because I'm not happy I just broke my glass. I said I'm multi-millionaire and said, no, you're worth more. You're worth more than that. You're right. This dude asked me for money the other day off of a bill that wasn't even mine. Dang, I'm like, and then it's just so many issues with this place. Listen, if I could run right now, I would. I could, but I'm not trying to. because I want to know how to deal with this in real time, like right now. I'm not happy I just dropped my glass. I might cut this before we get to this point. Or let me see. Right